Hello guys and welcome back to Coast Climax, and today we are at a new park, Fantasy Island. We haven't visited here before, so it would be cool to come here, try out a new park, get some new creds in and see what it's like. And to start off with, we have just stumbled into the pyramid and it looks amazing. I mean, we weren't expecting this. We've seen some videos online, people have said it looks good, but wow, I mean, this does look so cool. I'll show you around in a minute. But today it is operating on a part-time schedule, so some rides open while some rides close. Not the greatest fan of that, but if it's as quiet as what I have heard, then I totally get why they do it. So we're going to go give some new rides a go, but I will show you around this, show you what the first thing we walked into as soon as we come into Fantasy Island. So looking around, I mean, I feel like the camera doesn't do it justice. We've got the massive castle in the background, you've got some really cool projection mapping going on here with the water slide. I feel like this is level of detail not even the big parks go into. I see why there's been so much hype about this park now. I mean, this just looks so cool. Now you've got a balloon ride that flies above there. The rides aren't open yet, they do open at 11, I believe it's 11 till 4 today. So not that long of an operating day, but hopefully we should get plenty of rides done. Look at that giant dinosaur, we've got some rides on here. This looks amazing, doesn't it? Let's go have a wander outside and have a get of a feel of the park. We have just sorted out our wristbands. When you go on the rides, you just tap them. What I didn't know is that they do free ride photos here, free digital copies, which is amazing. It's one of the only parks I know that does that. So I think that's brilliant. Obviously you do pay if you want a physical copy. For our first ride of the day now, we're going to do Harrington Flint's Island Adventure. I believe it's a dark shooting ride. So let's go give this a go. I've got to say, the theming in Fantasy Island inside up here is absolutely incredible. The lighting package they've got, the details they go into is unreal. This place is amazing. Okay, we've just done our ride there, and it was a dark interactive shooting ride. It was a trackless, which was pretty cool. I haven't been on a trackless before, and yeah, they're pretty cool. I mean, the theming in there is brilliant. I love the mixture between projectors and real life props. I think that was great. The amount of detail I've gone into in this park is incredible. I haven't seen anything like that before. I've had all waterfalls going on at the same time while you're in like water scenes and everything. But yeah, that's pretty cool. We're now going to go find our way onto Millennium, see if we can find the entrance of that. I'm pretty sure it's in the pyramid somewhere. Let's go do Millennium. So we've just done our rides there on Millennium. Yeah, that is extremely smooth for an old school Vekoma. I was really surprised. People have said it's smooth, but yeah, that is very good. The brakes at the end are a bit harsh, but compared to every other old school Vekoma I've ridden, it's amazing. Yeah, incredibly great ride. So we're going to go give Rhombus Rocket a go now. We just had our ride there on Rhombus Rocket, and that was really quick. I've never ever been on a power coaster that pulls a ladder. You get airtime on it. Yeah, very powerful, quick ride that is. Although it is a bit rattly, but it's still a great ride. So I think I'm going to do the Dodgems now. Just had our ride there on the Dodgems, and you get a really long cycle with them. They're quite quick as well. Yeah, so not as good as the ones we've done at Pleasurewood Hills. I think they're still the best Dodgems we've done, but yeah, still really great Dodgems. So we're now going to head on to Magic. We just had our ride there on Magic, and that was really intense. I mean, I haven't done a flat ride like that before, but yeah, that definitely gets your stomach going. That is great. That's sick. Yeah, if you're not into spinning rides, it's definitely not a ride for you. I mean, look at my hair. Yeah, great ride. If you're down here, definitely give some of these a go. I mean, for £18 for a wristband, you're much better getting the wristband than going off and paying individually. We're going to go and head over and do Techno Jump now and see what other rides are over there, and maybe give Starflyer a go as well, as that's one of the few rides that are open all day. just had a ride there on Techno Jump, and you get a really long cycle on there, but that is a great ride. You get lots of airtime, especially compared to Ostrich Stampede in Chessington. That is definitely a lot better. Obviously, it is a travelling flat ride, although it is permanent here at Fantasy Island. But yeah, that is great. What did you think of that?
If you're thick thighs, you ain't gonna do well.
Yeah, quite tight. They have a metal bar separating, so they are very tight by that. But as long as you're a bit smaller, then you should be fine. Yeah, we're just gonna head indoors now and see what they got going on. Gonna get another ride here now in on Millennium. It's just me going up this time, but hopefully I'm gonna try and get a front row ride on this. So let's go give it a go. Just got two rides there on Millennium, one on the front row, which was great. There was literally nobody in the queues. They just let me jump straight back on again. So yeah, it was great. Great ride. And now we're gonna go check out some more attractions here. Yeah, definitely very smooth, especially for an old Vekoma.
I'm like, hey? We're in the queue now, we're still going back and forth. Just jump straight down the other side. So it's 5 nuts. They are.
We're going to now give Lava Creek Adventure Golf a go, as it is free and included with the wristbands. Close. Looking at this down here now, this looks so cool. The whole lighter package, they've even got scents down here. Details of the dinosaurs. This is incredible theming. So we've just done our game there of mini golf. I mean, the theming in there is incredible. I do wish that the outside was themed just as well as the inside, but I guess it is easier to theme sort of an indoor because you ain't got to worry about rain and it can stay looking good for longer. Well, we're going to go on to this flying pirate ship now. But yeah, the golf, if you're here, 100% do it. It's free with your wristbands if you get the wristbands. 100% recommend it. It's incredible. Theming on it, sound effects, I've got dinosaur animatronics everywhere. Amazing, amazing golf. Probably the best I've ever done. Nice little aerial view now of the pyramid. Oh, this is quite high. Look at that, I like how they've got all the little cloud theme in there. This level of theming is incredible. Just look at the castle that they've got going on there. This is probably one of the best themed parks I've seen. That was pretty cool, the flying pirate ship they had. You get a nice aerial view of the area, and I think it's quite good for the kids. It did quite stop, and when it stopped it was quite a sudden stop. But you have got a lap bar in there, so it is a secure ride. I think that's definitely a great ride to have inside the pyramid to get an aerial view of it. As well, there are a couple of rides that aren't open today. They have Volcano closed, they have the Spinning Coaster closed, and the River Rapids, which is a shame because I really wanted to do Volcano and the River Rapids, but obviously safety is paramount. With the River Rapids, half of the track was missing. I did see them putting more in, but obviously they're still not going to be operating today, so they did say it would be closed all day. So we're going to go have a look now at Starflyer and see if that's open, as I haven't seen it going around today. Here's Odyssey is open, so even though it isn't quite time yet, it is open. So we're going to go give Odyssey a ride on here at Fantasy Island. Let's go give Odyssey a ride. This is what you call Odyssey hair. I mean, just done 3 laps on it, done 2 at the front and 1 in the middle of the train. It's definitely a front row ride, Odyssey is. I mean, it's much better. The views you get on it, the speed you can feel is much better. On the back it's a bit more rough, you can't really brace what you've got coming, but it's definitely a good ride here. It's not as smooth as Millennium, it's not necessarily 100% rough, it's just a bit rattly. But yeah, it's a great ride. I think we're now going to go give the little apple clown, whatever it is, the little wacky worm a go. I think that was the scariest ride here. There you go, this is how you get your free photos. What I really like, can't really see on the camera, but you take the photo you want, you tap your wristband, so your photo's been saved. We're now going to head over towards the Starflyer. It's now going up. I think it was doing maintenance work on it earlier, so why it wasn't operating, but it is now. So we're going to head over towards that and give a crack at the sky for the Starflyer. So with these river rapids, obviously as I said earlier, there was bits of track missing now. I'm putting them in now. And I've been sitting there watching them do it, and it's quite interesting to sit there and watch them do it. Putting in pieces of track, lifting them up with a crane, plopping them in. Obviously, as this is a travelling rapids, it's not a permanent one. It's meant to be taken apart and built up within a quick space of time, and it's been quite cool watching them doing that. Same with the wild mouse they're building here. The old Mauer spinner did look like it was a better coaster than this. It looked more unique, but this one has got a nice new fresh paint job. It does look cool. So let's get onto the Starflyer. Just on our ride there on the Starflyer, and yeah, that is really tall. Like, it's about a similar height to Odyssey, I believe. You definitely look like you're from up there. I mean, you can see everything. There are so many. You can just see every caravan ever. But yeah, you can definitely see a lot from up there. It's quite cool getting a view, seeing out into the seafront, but it is very high. If you're not the biggest fan of heights, I would avoid it. And spinning around as well for that long, you do definitely feel a bit sick. So now that the time has changed, it's about 2 o'clock now. We're going to go inside and head in and do some of the inside attractions, like the water slides, do the robot arm as well. And it does appear though that Millennium and Odyssey have been operating all day, which obviously isn't what it said on the flyer that they gave us. They did specifically say that they weren't, but they do seem to be still going round. So that does mean that they do still keep to go round and round on them all day. Loving that projection mapping. That's where you come off there. Ooh. That is definitely a very unique attraction. It's like an actual water slide. I thought it would be like a water slide, but not like that. That was yeah, definitely. I got a bit wet, not massively wet, but I did get a bit wet. But yeah, that was quite good. What do you think? Lots wet. Yeah, you do definitely get wet on there. But I wasn't expecting it to be a full-on water slide. I thought it would be like just a bit of water to help you go down, not get drenched. So that was quite interesting. We're now going to go have a look at some of the other attractions here. I believe we're going to go do Guardian now, which is the robo arm. Yeah, it's been quite a good day so far. The only thing I'd have to say is that when you're in the pyramid, it is quite difficult to navigate around, find the different attractions, unless obviously you know where you're going. The map doesn't show it very clearly at all where each attraction is. That's the only thing about this pyramid. But other than that, it seems to be quite a good ride. But obviously lots of good theming. So yeah, we're just gonna head over now and do the Guardian robo arm, which I'm quite looking forward to. Seeing as I've never actually done a robo arm before, so we did have to ask them where it was because, as I said, it's quite hard to navigate around here. But we're gonna go give it a go. See, find out where it is now. Lots of good theming here. Fantasy Island is doing awesome. So we just done the Guardian there, which is their robo arm attraction, and I feel really sick afterwards. That was very motion sick inducing. Don't really get motion sick much, but that was bad. I mean, the video was quite blurry, so it was quite hard to sort of get a grip. And with the storyline as well, I didn't really get much of what the storyline was. It was all a bit confusing. I mean, it's similar to Flight of the Skyline, but I do think that they've done it better. This is more intense. It doesn't invert, but it's definitely a weird one. I'm not gonna rush to go back on there. I feel really sick from it. I just think it's where the video was a bit blurry and you couldn't really see what was going on. You're getting flung around, the timing wasn't quite right, and it was all a bit weird that. I'm not too sure about that, but we're gonna go ahead on the log flume now, as that's open. We did try and go on it earlier, but yeah, so we're going to go give a ride on the log flume. Just got 2 ice creams here. Went through a flake. Oh, £1.80 each, which is very cheap. So can't really turn it down. Very nice as well. Can't go wrong with an ice cream on a nice sunny day. So now I'm going to head back into the pyramid now and see what other attractions there is for us to do. So we just done the sea aquarium there, and that was actually really good. I really enjoyed that. There's lots to look at, lots of theming pieces, and a really addictive theme tune as well. It had sort of like the UV kind of effect to it. I mean, there was so much to look at. Really, you need 2 rides around it to see it all. There was just so many, from every single angle there was something to look at. There was scenes in front of you, scenes behind you, everywhere. Great, great attraction there. I might get another go in it again, just so we can definitely go around and see everything. But yeah, that was definitely probably one of the best ones, probably one of the most enjoyable attractions I've had here, just with things to look at. There's so much there to see. Just got another ride there on Rhombus Rocket. Yeah, it was pretty good. I think the banking is weird, but it's quite enjoyable, and it definitely lives up to its name of a rocket. It is very quick. So yeah, great ride. I'm now going to head back over towards Odyssey. I want to get another ride on there. I want to get another ride on there, take a couple of pictures. Because yeah, I do really like Odyssey, so just had 3 back-to-back rides there on Odyssey. 3 on the front row, very rattly. It definitely is a rattly ride. 3 was enough for me, but yeah, it was still great. I mean, there was no one on it. I had 3 rides completely to myself, just on the front row. They just kept sending them round. There was no one in the queue. I left and there was still no one in the queue, so yeah, that was quite good. So we're just going to head into the arcades now. So that pretty much sums up our vlog here at Fantasy Island. Yeah, we had a great day. See Millennium and Odyssey over in the distance. So, what was my thoughts of Fantasy Island? I thought overall it was a great park. There was lots of things to do. The pyramid itself was very well themed. I mean, I haven't seen something themed as well as that as an entire indoor park for quite a long time. If you're in the area, it is definitely worth a visit. I would definitely love to go back there, especially on a longer operating day, and maybe on a day where they ain't doing the half-day scheduled time over. However, that didn't really affect us that much, as we did kind of try and plan it out, see what we wanted to do, and made sure we got them done in the time slots. And with how quiet the park was, there was plenty of time to get all of the rides done. So, make sure you guys do stick around, as there's another vlog coming from Thunderworld, where we go out to there in Norwich and see what they've got going on there. So make sure you guys stick around for that. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching. If you did like this video, make sure you hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell to be notified of any upcoming videos. So that's all for now. Bye.